What's good, superstars? Back with another Vivi video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Jada. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good. You?
Knockout punch. Yeah, knockout punch. Jada, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. The people have been asking about you. How are you doing?
I'm always happy to do a video with Jada. Look at her, how cute she is. I love when I go, if you look back on her videos and you hover over the thumbnail, you just see her baby face just right there. It's fantastic.
Yeah, she's growing up in front of our eyes here, but very, very happy to be here. And she is asking you guys, please become a superstar. Hit the subscribe button down below. Great things happen to superstars every single day. Superstar babies get toys that they can chew on while they're filming videos. It's fantastic. If you want to have that same Juju for yourself, hit the subscribe button. You will not regret it. You can also become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. You get nice badges next to your name. You get access to our spreadsheet to let you know maybe you should go for the drop or not, how much profits you have a potential for making. We got Disney brand, mini brand giveaways. We're supposed to do one today. It's actually going to be delayed until Thursday. We're prepping for our big video tomorrow. So you guys have a couple extra days to enter and become a VIP if you want to be in that draw. Thursday it's happening for sure, 100% guarantee. Also, we name a star after one of you VIP at the end of the month. We're doing this as a regular thing now. We really like it. And there's so much more. You can advertise a collectible sale or something that you're looking for. We'll put it up here for you if you're in the VIP. So fantastic opportunities becoming a superstar VIP.
I feel like people don't advertise as much. I feel
you
like
guys have opportunity here. We'll put it up for you, no problem.
It's underutilized. I always like when I get an advertisement request.
So that list was not up to date. That's why we're not doing the draw yet, because we haven't had a second today to go in and update it. So if there's new VIPs, I apologize. We'll bring it to life on Thursday.
It's too long.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Thank you guys. Shout out Kobe. Shout out Kobe. Thank you guys.
Shout out Kobe for donating a bunch of subscriptions. But also you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Send us your pictures. Send us your videos. If you want to follow us on Vivi right now, the only way to do that is go through our Twitter link. We have our profile link there. Hit follow. And on the weekend, I'll go through and follow every single person back who is following. Make sure your profile is public.
That's
it for that one. We've got our Twitter. We tweeted out a bunch of things. Sunday buckets, got the Juju, got the ultra rare. Check that out. Thanks for the Juju buckets. Again. VIP.
Always in our comments, and I love seeing the Juju come to fruition. We had one of our commenters below say, "Hey, listen, it's real. The Juju is real." I believe it was actually Superstar Mogul Frez. He said the Juju is real. You just have to believe it. So it's like Santa Claus. If you don't believe in Santa Claus, you're not getting the presents.
Yeah.
So, you
got to really believe in it. It's the constellation Mogul Fraz Superstar up there. Another one, Fro Ecomi, just joined, by the way. Just joined the VIP. Look what you're right. Joining Superstar Money as a member right before AF15 drop was a great decision for me. Got a rebound at 4 minutes. I don't know anybody who got a rebound.
What? Who got a rebound?
And not only that, he gets the rare on the rebound.
You're kidding me.
Artwork.
How do you get a rebound? I don't understand how there's a rebound. I didn't get one. I tried for it.
I think there might have been one rebound and it went to Superstar Fro Ecomi. So nice. VIP.
I love these stories. And don't forget as well.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Big AMA tomorrow, community run AMA. Superstar Reese making his FA on the channel. We're going to have an amazing discussion. We have a lot of questions lined up for him, and I know he's going to be ready for it. So, as well, it's going to be live. So don't forget, hit the bell button, 8:30 tomorrow, Eastern time. Make sure you get ready, and you can comment on the side. We'll be there live, pulling comments up as well. I think it's going to be a really good discussion. We're going to get a good update from Superstar Reese.
Yeah, and if you got any questions, you have, like you said, until 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. You can come through on the live. If you haven't tweeted it to us, we have a bunch of comments on this announcement. We're going to do another announcement with the live link and everything early tomorrow morning, and you guys can go through on that as well. It'll be up early for you guys, and there'll be a lobby and all that stuff. So it's going to be a little different than our typical lives that go up last second. A little bit more organized on this one.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're ready for it. Yep. Also, Vivi did a pretty long post about cash outs. I'm just going to read it out because I think it's important. So, Vivi Digital Collectibles updates on payout. It's a thread. Some users in Australia, I think Canada, Mexico, and BR Britain, I guess.
Brazil, maybe?
Brazil, yeah. Have not been able to pay out. These issues are now resolved. Users will need recreate their bank account. Number 2, the info required from U.S. users is account number plus routing number, not SWIFT DIC, which is just ex-US. Number 3, for US users, if the payout is under US 25K, the payout will be sent by the ACH. If the payout is over US 25K, it will be sent by the wire transfer. For users outside the US, payout will be sent by wire transfer. The TOU, in terms of conditions, sets out applicable fees. Number 4, for US users, payout may be sent to all US states other than New York. We are hopeful that payouts will be available in New York shortly. Number 5, crypto payout continues to be disabled for technical reasons. We appreciate your understanding. What are those technical reasons? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out soon. The one thing I wanted to point out there is it says something about Canada. It looks like they sorted it. I know someone in Canada who cashed out yesterday. So I know that it's working for some people in Canada, at least. So I'm assuming they sorted it based off what you read there.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, we know it for sure is possible. So, and then we got 2 big drops, right? We got we got the Tales to Astonish Groot, which you looked up. You said was a pretty valuable drop, and then of course we got also the collectible Groot. So we'll go over these right now and we'll talk about it. But
yeah, the comic book I saw it on Go Collect. I think it was like 14,000 for a 9.6, which is pretty decent compared to some of the books we've been getting of late. And I guess me and you were looking at. There's the covers. Ultra Rare is pretty cool. I really like the common, the colorway on the common. Secret Rare does nothing for me really.
Yeah, Secret Rare. I mean, typical Secret Rare. You got the white background. You got like a spotlight of the character, but this one here, it has it's another 20,000 mint drop. Vivi doing everything in their power to try to keep these over $1. Published in the 1960s. So if you're a mint hunter, watch out for that one there. 12,000 commons, 4,500 uncommons, 2,000 rares, 1,000 ultra rares, and 500 secret rares. I will not be going for this drop because it is a B rank comic. But we also know that I think it was Avengers number 8, right? Or number 4. Pretty valuable book in the physical world. I think you said, how much was it?
I think it's like multiple 100,000s for this book in real life.
Yeah, so it's a big money physical copy.
Yeah, and this one, when it first came out, it was hovering around retail, and that's for like a really, really prominent book in the real world. So this book, obviously, 14,000. Yeah, it's an expensive book, but it's not Avengers number 4 level. In terms of scarcity. I'm sure that the comic book consultants below will let us know their thoughts, but I think just overall sentiment, if it's not like super grail, 200,000 plus dollars in the real world, it doesn't seem to be going above retail. This might come close because maybe there's some comic hype from AF15 recently dropping, but I'm going to let the market tell me that I'm also skipping.
Yeah, I'm skipping it too. I actually haven't gone for a comic book drop since AF15, but if this one is struggling to even be a little bit overlisted, you can only imagine
right now, right? Yeah,
it's at 10. You can imagine the other one, which is okay, it's 20,000 mints, but we're talking about like more than 10x of physical world value on this one compared to the other one. So yeah, I'll probably stay out of it. And but there are those who want to get it off the drop, and good for you. Go for it and continue building your massive collection of comics.
Yep.
Okay, the next one. This is an interesting drop. So they say it's a new Groot collectible, Marvel Studios I Am Groot, Wednesday the 10th, 12 p.m. Pacific. It says that we have it's a $50 listed price, 3,616 mints. So playing games again with the mint numbers. It's an ultra rare. So it says the taller in all of us, Groot is sweet, stubborn, cute, impulsive, and curious. The must-have digital collectible features Groot in premium digital format. So
what's it say behind? Go down. Sorry. Yeah, what's it say under edition? Click off the ultra rare. Oh, it doesn't say. So it's not an FA for sure because we got Baby Groot from the Christmas edition, right?
Yeah. It's not an FA. So and we're going to talk about this because Joe and I were talking a little bit before about what could the price be. So we're going to both give us our thoughts. One of the rare times that we actually don't agree. One of the rare times that we're on opposite ends here. So, Joel, why don't you give your opinion first? So this is 3616 and listed 50. What do you think is going to happen on drop day?
I think it's going to be tight. If they sell out, I think it'll be. It's not a big edition run. I just don't know if there's appetite for 50 gems for a non-FA Groot. Sure, it's not Christmas edition, but this reminds me a lot of Supergirl, for example. We had the FA Supergirl, then we ended up getting the new Supergirl, which looks much nicer, probably what everybody wanted as the FA, but it didn't matter. And look at the prices of the original, which is above retail. It's FA. It's being respected. It's been in the app for a while. People don't want to cut losses on it, I guess. It's at 172, and the list was 90, right? If you go to the new one,
3,800 mints.
3,800 mints. So this one's kind of in line with where Groot is, but it's not FA. But then you go here, 7,700 mints. Okay, it's a little bit more mints, but look at the price. It was a $60 store price, and it's trading under retail. I think that this group might not even sell out. That's my prediction. I think that it might not sell out, and if it does sell out, it'll be like just by a hair. I think they put the mints right where they think it will sell out. And to me, that means that this is going to hang around retail or be slightly below retail because it doesn't make a ton of profit and people are going to lose money on fees. So to me, I'm skipping the drop. I don't think that it's worth it.
Yeah. And like, again, with your opinion, one thing that you said to me before as well was this whole idea that people right now are really short on gems. Why don't you expand on that a bit more too?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. We had a little discussion about it. I said people just spent a ton of gems on this AF-15 book. We were one of the channels that thought that it would go for 800 gems, and I still think it can get to that point as long as Marvel Comics 1 is sticking around at 100 or plus. So I think that because people are so leveraged into AF-15 now, I think you're going to have less of an appetite for Groot, for this Groot comic. I think it's going to be affected. You're going to see it in the numbers as we go here on how many people participate in the draw. Maybe looking at the active wallets on Vivi Fox's website might be a good idea come Wednesday or Thursday, just to see how many people participated.
Yeah, and I understand your point of view, right? You're saying that it's not the FA, and Groot's maybe a little bit less of a popular character. Now, I went to the mint numbers first, so I took a look at the Holiday Groot, which has the FA tag. So I have it here in orange, and there's only a common, uncommon, and rare, and it was 28,888 mints for the common. It's currently listed at eight gems. Uncommon was 18,888, and it's currently listed at 13 gems. The rare was 9,888, and that one's currently listed at 49.9 gems. So when I look at those numbers, I see considerably higher amounts of mints. Now, this did come out in December where there was a lot of hype, sold out right away, plummeted quite a bit. I remember back when the common was over 40 gems. I think it was a listed price of 40 gems, right? So using that to help me kind of figure out, if we have the rare at 988, this is an ultra rare at 3616. It's less than half of the rare, and the rare is trading at 49.9. Plus, you also have in that drop with the rare 2 other variants with thousands of more mints, and it doesn't even have an ultra rare. So this is like your first ultra rare group. I don't know. I think using 49.9 as a measure, let's say 50 gems, considering that it's double, you have pretty good odds of going over the listed price of 50. But you got to take away something from it because it's not the FA tag. So going back to your point, right? Like if I were to normalize this and say, okay, Supergirl Ultra Rare is the FA at 172 with 3,800 mints. The rare Supergirl is at around 50, and she has 7,777. If I just simply say, okay, this is roughly double, so I'm going to take 50 and make it 100, assuming that you just divided all the mints by half, it'll be just double. Now we're at 172 versus 100 if mints were equal. So the Supergirl that's realistic looking, which is on the screen right here. Some people, when we made that video, we brought on Superstar Mel and Superstar Kate to talk about it, and people were saying that this was going to be their trophy collectible on their shelf. But if you look at the difference, that's 60% of the value of the FA when you normalize the mints. So if I use that same theory as well over here, I would say, okay, it's going to be 60% of the value of the 50, which is like, let's just say like 35 or whatever ends up being. But then you also have to double it because you have more than double the mints. That puts you over 50. I think it's going to sell out, and I think it's going to go over listed. And I think it's a little bit of a bold move. It's a bear market right now. So I can't be completely confident that that will be the case because we know that right now people are not really into NFTs. They just had a huge AF-15 drop where people were spending literally, you're one of them, right? Who dropped over 1,000 gems to get into AF-15. And they're just like, whoa, maybe I got to hit the brakes a little bit now. And I'm just going to stay out of this drop. And it is what it is, right? It is what it is in terms of the pricing.
Yeah, I think also in this example here, that those numbers, the 30,000, 40,000 mints or 50,000 mints of the common, uncommon, those are no longer even like looked at. I would feel like they've got the Christmas satire, and on top of that, everybody's now in that game where they want the rarest rarity, and the fact that the rarest rarity is only 10 or 9 gems over a box there, that says it all to me. You got a FA and the rarest rarity of the FA, only 10 gems over box. You're going to come out with a new rarity, not FA. Sure, it doesn't have the Christmas satire, but also Supergirl, much cleaner collectible than the original, and did not matter. I think it's not going to matter here. I don't think Groot's big enough character. And it doesn't matter on Batman's now. We've seen that as well. All the new Batmans coming out, series 6, they're all like below listed. And those ones you got to pick what you wanted. So, I mean, I think this is a similar situation. I think that if it does sell out, I think they they might have hit the nail on the head of like where that line is, how many people actually will go for this drop.
Yeah.
To me, if that happens, it should be around listed, but I don't know. It's going to be tight. The fact that we are on the fence and we both can't confidently say we agree with what we're saying tells you that it could go either way, but it's probably being close to listed at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe it's going to be just somewhere in the middle because that's a very, very good point. We typically see eye to eye on most things when it comes to this. On this one, we don't. That just gives you an idea maybe of what the community is going to be feeling as well. Speaking of Vivi Fox and our VVX tracker, we had a lot. Obviously, AF15 brought in the traffic for sure. 15,771 active wallets. Now,
not that many. I thought it'd be way more than that.
Yeah, it's I guess it's not. I mean, of them, it says 835 new active users, 15,000. We know Vivi is small. It looks like since KYC, the average daily has hovered around 3,600. You got 47,000 here. You got 4,700 here. So I think there's enough users over the 3,600 mark because of Groot's 3,616. There's enough active users that they might buy up all these. So I'm going to stick with my initial hunch that there's enough active users out there that 3616 is on the line of being scarce enough that it should have a chance at least of being sold out right out of the gate. But yeah, again, shout out Vivi Fox. Look at this. Wow. Active wallets blowing up right there. Obviously, that's kind of funny. We had more sellers on August 8th than we did buyers with AF15.
left.
Oh, yeah? That's it. She's gone. I didn't even see because I'm looking at this screen over here. Yeah. That's too. We just lost our cuteness factor.
There goes all.
I mean, don't even. We should just end this video. I don't think there's even a point of having this discussion without Jada here anymore.
Are you going for the drop, Rob? Everyone wants to know. Are you going for the drop?
Going for the drop.
I'm not going for either drop. So, I also am, like you said, I spent a lot on yesterday's drop. So, I feel like there's a lot of people in that boat, and I don't think it's enough of a draw for most people. I'm curious to see if it sells out. I actually, now that you show me those numbers and only 15,000 active wallets. You telling me 1/5 of the people are going to go for this drop? I don't know.
I don't know,
man.
The potential's there. I mean, it's not like it's just some artist. Let's say it's still Groot. It's still Groot, right? Don't forget, you have Baby. How nice would it be to now have another shout out Rob stuff for the gift, another Baby Groot in your collection for your baby? So you might want to pick it up.
If Superstar Jada if she could talk, she might convince me to go for it. But right now, she can't talk yet. And Rob's stuff was already generous enough to hook her up. So I think this group can stay in the store right beside Not My Buzz.
So is there anything got open there, or we're going to leave it then until Thursday when we have to
leave it till Thursday? I don't want to add to the collection. I want them to be picking from what we got here. It's unfortunate I couldn't update the list because today was just been a wild day. And tomorrow, obviously, we have the AMA, or else we would have done it tomorrow. But we want to focus on asking the right questions. So again, leave us some questions in the comments. Go to that Twitter post that we did tomorrow. There's going to be a new Twitter post early in the morning on the East Coast that you can go and leave comments. We've been taking notes, and now we have a huge list. Actually, when we're done filming this, me and Rob are going to go through our list and try to shorten it, or else Reese is going to be here for 3 days because you guys are awesome. You guys have been giving us amazing feedback on what you guys want to know or at least ask. And we're not sure exactly how much you can elaborate, but at least we can ask.
Yeah. And let us know below what you guys think about tomorrow's drop. Are you going to go for it? Are you leaving it in the store? Do you think it's going to go overlisted? Do you think it's going underlisted? We had our discussion here. We want to hear from you. Usually the community gives us a really, really good idea of what's going to happen. Joe, maybe you should post a poll on Twitter there to see where people land. But let us know below it's a good poll. Let us know below what you guys think, what you want to do tomorrow. And if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button. Join the Superstar fam. We want to hear from you. Get ready for tomorrow. Hit that bell button. We're going to have a fantastic AMA with Superstar Reese. You don't want to miss it. We're going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to cover a lot of questions. So make sure you join us. And now you can also become a Superstar VIP, get the cool symbol star beside your name. We'll advertise for you, like we said earlier in the video. You get the spreadsheet that we use to do these drops. I mean, you can see all of our buys and sells, so you know if we're going for something or not. I just think that we try to bring as much value as possible for the VIP membership, and we thank all the members who currently are supporting us. Thank you so much. Thank you all, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Love you.